she's on the radio. She's all alone, but she's on the radio. Radio pop star girl. Radio pop star, she's on the radio. She's got 1 million fans on the radio. Radio pop star, she's on the radio. Radio pop star, she's on the radio. Radio pop star girl. Driving alone at night into Hollywood. She's got a lot of things that she never would. She's seen a lot of things that she never should. Radio pop star girl. Radio pop star, radio goddess. Radio pop star, she's on the radio. Radio pop star girl. Radio pop star girl. Radio pop star, radio goddess. Radio pop star, she's on the radio. Radio pop star, she's on the radio. Radio pop star girl. Welcome to this fine Rocktober morning. Okay, this is a song I wrote called Radio Pop Star. Radio Pop Star girl. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for the thumbs up and everything. Radio pop star, she's on the radio. She's all alone, but she's on the radio. She's got 1 million fans on the radio. Radio pop star girl. Driving alone at night into Hollywood. She's done a lot of things that you never would. She's seen a lot of things that you never should. Radio pop star girl. Radio pop star, radio goddess. Radio pop star, she's on the radio. Radio pop star girl. Radio pop star girl. Radio goddess. Radio pop star, she's on the radio. Radio pop star girl. Radio pop star girl. Thanks for joining me, everybody, on this fine Rocktober morning, live from Park Ridge, Illinois, which is just outside of Chicago. Hope you all subscribe to my YouTube channel. That was a song that I wrote called Radio Pop Star Girl. The next song I would like to perform is a song that I wrote yesterday. I'm going to perform 2 songs I wrote just yesterday. They're not completed yet, but they're a work in progress. Here's a song that I wrote. I haven't given it a title yet, but by the end of the day, I'm going to put it on YouTube and it's going to have a title. It's okay. I had another nightmare while you had another dream. Run naked through the desert or run naked through a dream. You had another nightmare while I had another dream. I saw you in a nightmare from deep inside a dream. Oh, Caroline, you were alive. Now you're a ghost, dead and alive. Oh, Caroline, you were alive. Now All right, thanks for joining me, everybody. There was a song that I wrote this yesterday. Here's another song that I wrote yesterday. I hope you'll subscribe to my YouTube channel on this fine October morning. Inside of my car, and then we're gonna go on to the bar, and then we're gonna go back on the road, and then we're gonna go back on the road. I'm gonna fuck her inside of my car, and then we're gonna go on to the bar. And then we're gonna get back on the road. Oh yes, we're gonna get back on the road. Na 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 na. Okay, Okay. Here's a song that I wrote called Star Child. Break the deadly spell you're under. Star Childs, Star Childs, in a place of ghostly thunder, place that moved your soul asunder. Deep inside Dream City dreams, I could hear your loudest screams from another galaxy. I heard you and you heard me, in a place so wild and free, is a place you want to be. Star Child, Star Child, full of dreams and full of wonder. Break the deadly spell you're under. Star Child, Star Child, in a place of ghostly thunder, place that moved your soul asunder. Deep inside Dream City dreams, I could hear your loudest screams from another galaxy. I heard you and you heard me, in a place so wild and free, is a place you want to be. All right, thanks for joining me. Thanks for the thumbs up. I hope you help subscribe to the YouTube channel. It's a song they wrote called Star Child. Welcome to my performance on this Rocktober morning. Here's a song they wrote called Vampire Blood. since the birth of time. Vampire blood, sweet and so sublime. Vampire blood is the blood of life. Drink the blood of eternal life. Creatures of the night, creatures of the night. Hidden from the light, in eternal night. Vampire blood, eternal night. Vampire blood, eternal life. Though they can't look into a mirror, all night long they're forever there. Though they won't see them in the day, black of night you're the mortal prey. Creatures of the night, creatures of the night. Hidden from the light, in eternal night. Vampire blood, eternal night. Vampire blood, eternal life. Vampire dogs of erotic bliss, taste the blood of erotic kiss. Kiss her face out of time and space, in a place with a sweet embrace. Creatures of the night, creatures of the night. Hidden from the light, in eternal night. Vampire blood, eternal night. Vampire blood, eternal life. Vampire blood, eternal night. Vampire blood, eternal life. There's a song they wrote called Punk Rock Susie in the Underground. Punk Rock Susie in the underground, running at the speed of sound. Punk rock Susie in the underground, erotic yet unbound, so exotic is the sound. She found something strange painted on the walls, something rearranged, paintings on the walls. Supernatural art painted by a ghost. They're on every wall in the underground. Punk rock Susie in the leather box, it's just underground. Punk rock Susie in graffiti town, revolution now, rip apart her wedding gown. She found something strange painted on the walls, something rearranged, paintings on the walls. Supernatural art painted by a ghost. They're on every wall in the underground. All right, here's a song that I wrote called Dead Universe. all the way up and then all the way down. Deep in a hearse I made love to a nurse, floating around in a dead universe. The summer's almost gone. The summer's almost gone. The summer's almost gone. It's gone so long. Came to a place of the warping of space, riding through space at a furious pace. There in a hearse with a beautiful nurse, we saw the birth of a new universe. The summer's almost gone. The summer's almost gone. The summer's almost gone. It's gone so long. Gone are the lights and the carnival nights. They're in a place of unusual sounds. We found a place of transcendent rebirth. They're in a place far away from the earth. The summer's almost gone. The summer's almost gone. The summer's almost gone. It's gone so long. The summer's almost gone. The summer's almost gone. The summer's almost gone. It's gone so long. Here's a song they wrote called Voodoo Baby. Season of the witch. Is she gonna cast a magic spell? Is she gonna take you down to hell? Is she gonna take you down to hell? She's a voodoo. She's a voodoo. She's a voodoo baby. She's a voodoo. She's a voodoo. She's a voodoo baby, yeah. Say you don't believe in voodoo, it believes in you. Gonna get you with her voodoo, nothing you can do. Nowhere you can run, oh baby, nowhere you can hide. Married to an evil voodoo bride. She's a voodoo. She's a voodoo. She's a voodoo baby, yeah. She's a voodoo. She's a voodoo. She's a voodoo baby, yeah. All right, thanks for joining me. That was a song they wrote called Voodoo Baby. All right, so we got Abel Joseph and Colleen Parsons. Colleen Parsons asks, how long have you been playing your guitar? Since I was 28, I'm 55 now. 27 years. Okay, so here's a song they wrote called Radioactive Girl. Radioactive dream like that she sent to me. Radioactive dream like she's inside of me. Naked beneath the moonlight on a Halloween, gazing upon the stars radioactive dream light that she sent to me. Radioactive dream light, she's inside of me, gazing upon the moonlight on a Halloween. Holding the starlight, naked beneath the moonlight, only we can see. Gazing upon the starlight, naked beneath the moonlight on a Halloween. Gazing upon the starlight, only we can see. Radioactive, she's radioactive, radioactive girl. Radioactive, she's radioactive, radioactive girl. Next song I wrote is called Decapitated Dude with an Attitude. Talking one day to my friend Ned, it's such a perfect size box for a severed head. A perfect size box for a severed head. It's such a perfect size box for a severed head. Perfect size box for a severed head. He isn't quite alive, but he isn't dead. Perfect size box for a severed head. He isn't quite alive, but he isn't dead. Getting so drunk, getting so rude, he's a decapitated dude with an attitude. Running for his life, running from his wife, running for his life because she's got a knife. Perfect size box for a severed head. He isn't quite alive, but he isn't dead. Perfect size box for a severed head. He isn't quite alive, but he isn't dead. Here's a song that he wrote called "Thanks for joining me. Hope you help subscribe to the YouTube channel." Here's a song that I wrote a couple months recently called "Ballad of a Young Chanteuse." Another beer, another year has come and gone. Another dawn, she's not a pawn. She won't be played, she's not a fool. Her golden rule is to be cool, is to be cool, is to be cool. Nightclub in another lonely town, to throw them down, my lonely girl. Your lonely world is going up and down. Nightclub in another lonely town. My lonely girl, your lonely world is going up and going down. Down another bit, another year has come and gone. Another dawn, she's not at all. She won't be played, she's not a fool. Your golden rule is to be cool, is to be cool, is to be Thanks for joining me. That was a song I wrote called Ballad of a Young Shine Twos. I hope you have subscribed to my YouTube channel. The next song we're going to play is it's called Your Mama is a Stripper at a Honky Tonk Bar. That's the next song. Okay. Your mama is a stripper at a honky tonk bar. She's never been to college, but she's gonna be a star. She doesn't want to work, or no, she doesn't want a job. She wants to be a guy that says she wants to be a slut. Your papa was drinking at a honky tonk bar. He saw your mama stripping and he ran out to his car. The moment that he saw your mama bare her naked ass, he got into his car and then he stepped up to the gas. At a honky tonk bar, she's gonna be a star. At a honky tonk bar, she's gonna be a star. At a honky tonk bar, she's gonna be a star. At a honky tonk bar, she's gonna be a star. The goddess of Uranus and the goddess of the moon, gonna make me famous, gonna make your mama too. All the way to Hollywood, we'll drive beneath the stars. See the stars of Hollywood, we'll see them in the cars. Party with the movie stars and drive with them in cars. Some we think we're great and then some we truly hate. Drugs the only thing that drugs can take the place of love. When you fall in love, you can float so far above. And a honky tonk bar, she's gonna be a star. And a honky tonk bar, she's gonna be a star. And a honky tonk bar, she's gonna be a star. And a honky tonk bar, she's gonna be a star. Okay, here's a song that I wrote called Silver Surfer Girl. Surf on the waves, surf upon the silver waves, surf upon the silver waves, my surfer girl. Surf on the waves of a distant other world, of a distant other world, my surfer girl. Surf upon the silver waves of distant other worlds. Surf upon the silver waves, my silver surfer girl. Surf on the waves, surf upon the silver waves, surf upon the silver waves, my surfer girl. Surf on the waves of a distant other world, of a distant other world, my surfer girl. Surf upon the silver waves of distant other worlds. Surf upon the silver waves, my silver surfer girl. Thanks for joining me. Here's a song that I wrote called Angel Born in Hell. Born into the fire, born into unholy hell. Born into the fire, born in hell. Born into the fire, born into unholy hell. Born into the fire, born in hell. There's a place in heaven for an angel born in hell. There's a place in heaven and in hell. There's a place in heaven for an angel born in hell. There's a place in heaven and in hell. Everything is beautiful in heaven and in hell. Everything is beautiful in hell. Everything is beautiful in heaven and in hell. Everything is beautiful in hell. Here's a song that I wrote, thanks for joining me. Song that I wrote called Blackjack Mama. I know a girl with a blackjack name. Blackjack Mama, bring me fortune and fame. I know a girl, I hear her calling my name. You've never been alive until you know how it feels. You got the winning number at the roulette wheel. You've never been alive until you know how it feels. First name on the marquee, I want to see it up to see it where it should be. Billboard got some luck, I'm always ready for it. Now I'm ready to fuck. Blackjack Mama, fortune and fame. Blackjack Mama, bring me fortune and fame. Blackjack Mama, bring me fortune and fame. Blackjack Mama, bring me fortune and fame. Alright, here's a song that I wrote called Midnight Caravan. In my midnight caravan, take you places that I can, take you out of space and time, new places so sublime, rolling down those empty streets, far from all the city heat, right before the end of time, I can make you feel sublime, so sublime, so sublime. So sublime. Now you're mine. Now you're mine. Now you're mine. Welcome to my masquerade. Here the darkness never fades. Gardens of gardenia. This is our utopia, that which seems an illusory is as real as it can be. Nothing is or isn't real, all my magic will be real. So sublime, so sublime, so sublime. Now you're mine, now you're mine, now you're mine. Okay, here's a song. Okay, here's a song, here's a song called Sweet Winona. It's by Winona Ryder. I'll make it in the sea. I'll make it to be free. Along with sweet Winona, my enchanted sea. She is the key to the sea. Do-wop, do-wop, do-wop. Do-wop, do-wop, do-wop. Do-wop, do-wop, do-wop. Do-wop, do-wop, do-wop. I'm slow like love. We're following it done. Oh, sweet Winona, my enchanted sea. She is the key to the sea. Do-wop, do-wop, do-wop. Do-wop, do-wop, do-wop. Do-wop, do-wop, do-wop. Do-wop, do-wop, do-wop. I never saw a girl so beautiful and curvy. Oh, sweet Winona, my enchanted sea. She is the key to the sea. Okay. Here's a song that I wrote called New York City Girl. In a black limousine, in a cinema scene, go downtown, gonna go downtown, in a black limousine. I've got plenty of trust, come on, let me give you a hug. Go downtown, gonna go downtown, in a black limousine. New York City girl, she's looking pretty, she's a New York City girl. Right downtown to a movie scene, in a black limousine. Fishnet stockings and gloves, everything that she loves. Go downtown, gonna go downtown, in a black limousine. trip to the west, a trip to Hollywood where she could work with the best. Now she's back in New York to make a movie while the world is trying to sleep. Now she's back in New York to make a movie and it's really making me weep. New York City. Thanks for joining me. I hope you also subscribe to the YouTube channel. There was a song they wrote called New York City Girl. Alright, here's a song they wrote called A Ghostly Kiss. She's just a fable, but she's looking for a kiss. The ghost of Betty Grable in the underworld's a fable. In darkness she is able, in the graveyard mist. How could you resist a ghostly kiss? In the graveyard mist, I'm looking for a kiss. How could you resist a ghostly kiss in the graveyard mist? Never fell in love in my whole life. In the graveyard mist, a ghost could be my wife. In the afterlife, she could be my wife. In the graveyard mist, I'm looking for a kiss. Resist a ghostly kiss in the graveyard mist, looking for a kiss. We're human and divine, our souls forever shine. How could you resist? Listen to the disembodied souls, what the future holds. Sounds of silence to be heard. Speak the loud word. a ghostly kiss. Another galaxy, another place and time. In another galaxy, another place and time. Found in place of beauty so sublime. She can see the future from a place inside the past. If she goes along extremely fast. Light speed, she's everywhere. She's everywhere in time. She's everywhere in space. Light speed, she's everywhere. She's everywhere in time. She's everywhere in space. Mindy is a supersonic girl, celestial girl. Lives her life, she lives at every world. Way beyond the energy we see with human eyes. She has seen a billion other skies. Light speed, she's everywhere. She's everywhere in time. She's everywhere in space. Light speed, she's everywhere. She's everywhere in time. She's everywhere in space. Okay. Next song. Thanks for joining me. The next song I'd like to perform is called Punk Rock Power. Music that I loved when I was 16. It was the music that I loved played loud between. Driving all around in my mean machine. It's still the music that I love means so much to me. Punk rock power gonna save my soul. Punk rock power gonna save her soul. Kiss her late at night at the punk rock show. Then we'll find another funky place to go. See her in the spotlight on the music stage. See her in the spotlight letting out her rage. I can feel the power of her rhythm and rhyme. I can feel the power of it every time. Punk rock power gonna save my soul. Punk rock power gonna save her soul. Kiss her late at night at the punk rock show. Then we'll find another funky place to go. Nothing comes between us when we're having fun. Nothing comes between us, now we're on the run. To another town to listen to our sound. Up is never down there in another town. Punk rock power gonna save my soul. Punk rock power gonna save her soul. Kiss her late at night at the punk rock show. Then we'll find another fucking place to go. Dressed in green and purple, now she's leather clad. On her motorcycle, yeah, she's looking bad. Looking rather beautiful in moonlight lace. Looking rather beautiful and pretty face. Punk rock power gonna save my soul. Punk rock power gonna save her soul. Kiss her late at night at the punk rock show. Then we'll find another fucking place to go. Punk rock power gonna save my soul. Punk rock power gonna save her soul. Kiss her late at night at the punk rock show. Then we'll find another fucking place to go. All right, thanks for joining me. That was an entire set of original songs that I wrote, and now I'm gonna in a few minutes I'm gonna do another live stream. But this live stream is actually gonna be cover songs. So I hope you enjoyed this live stream, and in a few minutes I'm gonna do a live stream of cover songs. Hope you join me. Thanks. Bye.